right? Defensive end out of Texas San Antonio. Second round running back from San Diego State, Rashad Penny, right?
Yeah.
Gators mad because the highlight you found was Trey Williams lighting up Rashad Penny in practice.
He blasted him. Now, in defense of Rashad Penny, your guy was not blocked.
Is that like the Jadeveon Clowney play?
It's like that, but not quite as devastating as a Jadeveon Clowney play. But yeah, it was kind of like that.
Yeah, but it was.
It's not going to dissuade me. No, I'm still a Rashad Penny guy. Your guy, that was an impressive hit that your guy made.
Yep.
And what I saw in the practice, the limited practice I saw, I was impressed with Marcus Davenport.
Yep. So anyway, take that for what it's worth.
Take that for data.
The Detroit Tigers. Is it individual tickets go on sale Saturday? Is that correct, King? This kind of used to be a big deal. God, I remember when it was. People would be lined up. Oh, I got to get tickets for the Yankee series, the Red Sox series. Oh, the Cubs are coming in this year, et cetera, et cetera. Doesn't seem to be quite the buzz about Tiger individual game tickets going on sale this weekend. With that said, we got the promotional calendar, stuff they're going to be giving away. And this being the 50th anniversary of the 1968 World Series championship, we're going to get a lot of that this year.
Yeah.
A whole lot of that. 2 numbers are going to get retired in different ceremonies. Tigers will retire Jack Morris's number 47 on August 12th. And Alan Trammell's number 3 will be retired on August 26th against the White Sox. There are the 9 college nights. Michigan State,
sure.
OU, Wayne State, et cetera, et cetera. Kids opening day is April 15th. Star Wars night, May 11th. What else? Bobbleheads. There's going to be bobbleheads. Although one of these things, what I'm about to read you is true, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Tigers will give away bobbleheads for 5 games. That's according to MLive. 4 that honor the 68 team. Al Kaline bobblehead, May 26th. Bill Freehand bobblehead, June 2nd. Willie Horton bobblehead, July 7th. And Mickey Lolich bobblehead, August 25th. Nick Castellanos is the only current Tiger who will get a bobblehead.
It's interesting.
Yep. Castellanos bobblehead day is May 27th. New manager, Ron Gardenhire. They're giving away
I just saw this.
Ron Gardenhire gnomes July 21st.
He has a gnome look to him. I could see that.
Well, and his name's Garden, so I'll give you the Gardenhire Garden gnome. Ron Gardenhire gnome giveaway is July 21st.
And the day before that is Floppy Hat Day.
Like the floppy hat.
Everybody likes a floppy hat.
But, the must-see is, or the you must get is the Ron Gardenhire gnome, isn't it?
I think, you definitely like that. I'm still...
They're calling it the Gardy gnome.
It's funny.
It is funny.
I'm still going through the list here, waiting for the Bark at the Park, and I don't see it. It's not to say they're not going to do it. I just don't see it on this list.
Tiger Fest is coming up too, isn't it?
Yes, Tiger Fest is coming up, and unfortunately, Miguel Cabrera has just pulled out of Tiger Fest because of a family health issue, apparently.
Yeah, he's not the only one, Gator. Jose Iglesias will also not attend. He's dealing with a family health issue. And also, according to Chris McCoskey, Tigers beat writer, James McCann will be attending to his newborn twins, and Victor Martinez will also not attend.
Did it have a reason for Victor?
No reason for Victor as of yet, but that's 4 Tigers right there that will not be at Tiger Fest.
Already starting the year on the DL.
Yeah. I guess he's going to be there, but really late because he's really slow. And it's going to be there and when it's over.
Wow.
Well, that's too bad. Because you want to see all the stars.
Well, Tiger Fest it's a popular event.
Yeah, and Mickey had tweeted out last week how excited he was to be part of it, but apparently something's happened and it's unfortunate. Hopefully everything's all right.
So no Iglesias, no Miggy, no McCann, no Vmart. Gator, this is going to be a completely different Tiger experience than previous years. Just about every season for the past dozen, the Tigers have gone in with World Series aspirations. Some years more legitimate than others, but it was never out of the question, right? This year it's pretty much out of the question. Tigers aren't going to the World Series. So why will people go? Why will people watch? What compels them to go to the ballpark other than the Gardy Gnome which is one of the best giveaways. It's got to be one of the best giveaways in Major League Baseball.
Pretty great. And definitely the bobbleheads. The honoring of the 68 teams, and you'll have players from those teams are going to be there. And that's part of it, but it's not enough where you're going to get, 35,000 people will show up for that.
Yeah.
The attraction is going to have to be winning. They're going to have to win. They're going to have to show you something. Maybe knowing that a rookie's going to make a debut. Hey, Franklin Perez is going to pitch tonight. Oh, okay. I'll go and watch that. It's going to be tough. It's like what we say with the Red Wings and Pistons. You're not going to get massive crowds going unless you win. The lure of a new arena wears off quickly. We've seen it with LCA. It's a different kind of wearing off with LCA than I expected. But when they first opened up Comerica Park, I think the attendance was pretty good that first year. But this is different. This is going to be back to like 2004, 2005 type baseball.
Well, here's
no
the
chance
other thing.
making the playoffs. But why did you go to the games back then?
Is it to retire Alan Trammell's jersey and Jack Morris's jersey in front of what might be like 12,000 people? Is that? We sure we want to do that?
What days were those again? Do you?
Give me a second here. I can.
Okay,
look
they're
them up.
retiring Alan Trammell's jersey August 26th. It's a Sunday. It's smart to do it on a Sunday.
On a weekend for sure.
Sunday, kids and run the bases. So I think that's smart because they'll have a bunch of people for that game.
August 12th is also a Sunday.
Okay, so
that's Jack Morris's.
They've gotten smart with this because over the past years, I think they just assumed that there were going to be big crowds,
People
and they
would
had
show up.
Right, and people did show up, but they showed up eventually. So people weren't there at 6:30 for a 7:00 game. People showed up at 7:15 for a 7:00 game, and unfortunately, you missed some pretty great ceremonies. This is smart to do it on a Sunday. Those were like done on Wednesdays or something, or Tuesdays. This is Sunday. Should get big crowds. I applaud this.
It may look like there's some empty seats out there, guys, but just remember, they're probably at the Little Caesars Arena concourse. So just remember that, okay? It's a very nice concourse.
Not as empty as you think.
Exactly.
I mean, what's going to make me want to go watch the Tigers is watching Candelario. And who else from last year's Purge? I mean, is Dixon Machado exciting? It seems as though there are people in the know that are much more excited about Dixon Machado than I am.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay, maybe not.
I want to see Miggy. How's Miggy going to bounce back? Hopefully he's healthy and has a good year. I want to see if Castellanos can show
But
that
let me ask you
he's
a
got
question.
Michael Fulmer. Is he healthy?
Hold on. If you had to choose one, Jamer Candelario having a monster season or Miggy having a monster season, who would you choose?
Miggy.
See, I'd choose Candelario.
Well,
I would want the next guy.
they've got a bigger investment in Miggy than they do in Canyonero.
But there's no investment in this season.
No,
None.
but if
so they may as well invest in the future.
If Miggy has a big year, can you move him?
I don't know, man. I think with that contract, it's going to be extraordinarily difficult. You'd have to eat so much money that
You have to eat some of it, to be sure, but they've moved other contracts that thought they weren't going to be able to move.
Let's go to Bob in Detroit. You're on 97.1 a ticket. Hi, Bob.
Hey guys, ordinarily I'd be pretty happy about talking. The Tigers are less than a month away from spring training, but with all the damage that Avila and Illich have done to the team since Mr. Illich passed away, there's nothing to look forward to, and it looks to me like they're going to do anything to get rid of Miggy. They're going to do anything they can to get rid of Castellanos for more draft picks. This is 2003 all over again, and worse from what I can see. We're going to field a minor league baseball team, and who's going to have any interest in this?
Well, Bob, let me ask you this, because this I don't think this is shocking to Tiger fans to see at some point it was going to come to an end. The great run they were having was going to come to an end, and I mean, weren't you expecting at some point they're going to have to start from scratch?
Well, you go ahead and try to, add what you can to,
his phone's killing.
Yeah, your phone's killing us, Bob. I don't know what to tell you other than we can't. All right, you can't even hear us. I'll just say this. There's no way it's worse than 2003. There is no way.
119 losses is not going to happen.
They're not. I'll take the over as far as 43 wins.
Will you retire?
I will retire.
Oh, there it is.
I will drink a milkshake made with Gator's back hair.
You know where I'm going with this, Gator?
The King
Will he?
Gator show?
Well,
Is that what you're after?
I wasn't going there, but all right. But you want to shoot the boot?
Do I want to shoot the boot? If they don't
He
win,
just said he would drink a milkshake with my back hair.
I mean,
It's really not much. It's really not much of a statement because I don't have back hair.
Yeah, but shoot the boot. Whatever. They're not going to. They're going to win more than 43 games. And
All
he
right.
said it'd be worse. So the only way, even if they win 43, that's not worse. It's not going to be worse than that. Of course, I just opened myself up to a massive slew of injuries. 248-539-9797. Gator,
Doug?
are you going to eat that? We'll get to that at 120. 97 won the ticket.